Good evening, good evening, good evening. So let me know if you can hear me okay, because I am running all around and I'm doing my Terry's Tip video live, guys. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about 3 ways to get approved for business credit. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because, hey, LaShonda, can you hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me okay. The reason why I'm talking about this, hey, love, the reason why I'm talking about this is because so many of you guys are building business credit and you're overwhelmed, you're getting denied, you're confused, and I want to simplify things for you. I want to simplify it. Okay, so get a notebook. Oh, perfect. Get a notebook, get a pen, because I'm doing Terry's Tips live today. You said you can't hear? Now, somebody said they could hear and somebody else said they couldn't hear. Yes? If you can hear me, say yes. If you cannot hear me, if you can hear me, say yes. Hello, hello, hello. And so I'm going to go over some 3 basic ways that you can get approved for business credit, guys. And this is like no matter what stage you're in, I want you guys to think about it in these actual buckets. Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. All right. So guys, the 3 ways, okay? So it's cash, collateral, and credit, okay? Credit, cash, collateral. Yes, perfect. So I'm going to deep dive into each subject, into each area for you. And I want you guys to be thinking about this, right? Because getting approved for business credit, like the vendor accounts and the retail cards, all of that is great. Good. Hi, y'all. All of that is great. But many of you guys want the what? The bigger money, right? The bigger money to actually help you, invest in real estate, build your brand, all those things. And so I want you to kind of assess your business. What you look like on paper? What are the lenders actually looking for? And you need to be strong in either one of these areas, 2 of these areas, or all 3. Okay. So first, let me just talk about credit, right? Let's get that one out the way, right? When you are applying for business credit, depending on the letter, come on, somebody, depending on the lender, they're going to look at personal credit, business credit, or both. Look, write that down. Terry's Tips live today. Okay. Business credit, personal credit, or both. So guys, if you're going on just business credit, so say you are a brand new business owner and you're like, Terry, I'm a brand new business owner. I have no cash flow and my personal credit is shaky. Well, if you're trying to get approved for a $50,000 unsecured line of credit or an $80,000 business loan, you can't go to them with just some 4 vendor accounts. Come on, somebody, right? Like, can we talk real for a minute, right? A lot of you guys have an 80 Paydex score and you're building up business scores. Why? Because you've been following me and I've been giving you back end hacks to actually build so much faster. But still be cognizant of how you look overall and what you're trying to ask for. You can't go to a lender and ask them for a $50,000 unsecured business line of credit and you have no revenue, you're a new entity, and your personal credit is shaky. I'm just going to be honest with you. That will work if you have other things in place. So you want to have your personal credit at a 700 and above. I'm just telling you the truth, right? For the bigger money. Now, do I always outline lenders that will fund you guys with lower scores? Absolutely. But what is this? A wealth building ministry. We're in it for the long game, right? So just think about it as your financial integrity. When you're going to a lender, come on, somebody. When you're going to a lender, if you are a new business with no revenue, well, what are they going to look at? They're going to look at the business owner. If you got incorporated 90 days ago, you have no revenue, and they're looking at you, the business owner, to qualify you, and your personal credit's at a 600. Come on, somebody. What do you think the lender's going to say? They're going to say, yeah, look, let's let this be interactive real quick. Are they going to say yes, or are they going to say no? Right? Because they're looking at you. So if they're looking at the business owner, like, well, the business owner doesn't pay their own bills. They don't have a track record of, positive payment history, of financial integrity. I'm being honest with y'all, right? So this is where, even if you're going for business credit, especially, come on, somebody, especially as a new business owner, and especially as a business owner that does not have consistent revenue, right? I want you guys to think high level. How much risk is it to lend to you? That's what the lenders are looking for. So have your personal credit as a 700. I just did a video where I outlined a national business capital, right? And they'll do a soft inquiry, right? So it's still a soft inquiry, still doesn't report to personal, but they still check personal. Come on. So stop letting everybody tell you you don't need good personal credit. It's part of the wealth building kind of cycle, right? Building up your empire. So have your personal credit at a 700 and above. If you don't have a 700 and above, No worries. Follow me, do a strategy session, invest in credit leverage lifestyle, and get a 700. Right? It's not that deep. Everybody should beat a 700 in 3 to 6 months. Real talk, right? And then for business credit, yes, you can use the 4 trade lines because I help you guys do the back end hack. Look, come on, somebody, right? To get to an 80 paydex score. But when you're really looking at big, unsecured money, right? Then you want to look at your overall profile. Like, have at least 10 trade lines and have at least one of those trade lines be $10,000 and above, guys. Back end hack. Terry's tip live. Okay. And guys, I just did a video on the 6 types of accounts that you guys need to have. So if you're somebody who is relying heavily on business credit to get approved for other financing, you need to watch that video because I outlined the 6 types of accounts that will go into your business profile to help you look more fundable to lenders, right? It's a back end hack. If you do it in the actual, in the system, it will help you get qualified. So yes, have a business credit score, but look at the type of accounts that are on your business credit reports, that are in your business credit profile, and what it is you're trying to qualify for. Look, got it, good guys. And real quick, I'm not sure if you guys understand, but my workshop on buying a car in your business name, it's really a funding workshop. Let me just say it again. It's really a workshop about funding. Why? Because I go through fintech companies. I go through what they're looking for. I go through how you guys should assess the fintech companies, how you guys should look at what their financing is, and how you can get up to $250,000 in financing. But bigger nugget, I'm going to still do my nugget at the end. Guys, use what you have now to get what you want. Isn't that a song? Use what you got to get what you want. This is why I always get in trouble in life. Use what you got. How many y'all old school? Use what you got. All right, let me stop playing. Right? So use what you got right now. So you guys may say, you see me posting a whole lot of car stuff, and Terry is a real estate person. Yes, I love real estate. Real estate is still one of the number one ways to build wealth, to transfer wealth. I am always going to be a diehard real estate person. So why am I talking about cars so much all of a sudden? Why do you see all these cars? Why do you see me snapping about cars all the time? Because I know so many of you guys can get to the financing to get to a car faster than the real estate. So if you use things like your personal car, business cards, making money, saving money, then you guys can use your revenue from the cars to do what? To invest in real estate. So many of you guys want to invest in real estate, but you don't have 40% down for the flip. Well, guys, I'm trying to think outside the box for you because some of y'all work from home and got a car sitting in your driveway that could be making you $1,000 a month right now. Look, somebody put in the comments I guess it's comments on here. Somebody put in the comments right now. I literally just helped somebody who needed some extra income, and it didn't even dawn on her that she's working from home and her car is sitting in the driveway, and she started renting it out on Turo and is now making $1,000 a month with her vehicle. She was like, oh my God, Terry, it didn't even occur to me. So my car workshop is about making money and or saving money. Making money or saving money with your current vehicles or getting additional vehicles. And then how you can how you can use that revenue to do what? Invest in real estate, pay off debt, build your brand, invest in, I don't care what you invest in, get infinite banking, stocks, bonds, crypto, event space, whatever it is that is your thing, guys. So many of you guys are like, oh, I'll do that next year. Oh, I'll do that in 2 years. Oh, I'll do that in 3 years. The devil is a lie. We are not promised tomorrow. I need you to start doing these things now. Somebody put in the comments urgent. I need you to move with a sense of urgency because literally I just helped. Is she on here? I just helped somebody get $35,000 in 3 weeks. And she just did my business. The only thing she did was one car workshop with me. One car workshop, super small investment, car workshop, and literally has $35,000. That's one person. Come on, somebody. So this is where I'm like, you guys can literally be using what you have right now to generate some income to do your big thing. So don't miss it because this workshop, I go over funding heavy, where to go to get the money and what they're looking for. So that's my real quick, because I'm like, I don't think they understand what I'm talking about here. So when I'm done this live, you guys go to the link in my bio and invest in the workshop so that you guys can get a spot because it's March 30th. I think that's what, Wednesday? Is that tomorrow? No, it's Thursday. Okay. All right. So anyway, 3 ways to get approved for business credit. Credit, cash flow, collateral. So I just talked about credit. For credit, you want to have your personal at 700 and above. And then, hey, love. And I want you guys to have your business credit. If you're relying solely on business credit, then you're going to need to have a little bit more than just some vendor accounts. Come on, somebody, right? And depending on the lender, they're going to look at your personal credit, your business credit, or both. You said, I was wondering if I should sign up even though I don't want a car. So this is what I would say to you guys. If you guys are not, the workshop is not just about actually like getting a car and renting a car out. That's not the only way. Because to be honest with you guys, I talk about how I wrap my car. Even just driving my car with my business wrap on it makes me some money. I'm going to leave that right there, right? But it's also about getting information to help you level up. You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. So if you learn one hack on the workshop, if you learn what lender to go to, if you learn how to save money with tax write-offs, if you learn how to, change your car insurance, if you learn how to rent your car out peer to peer, if you get one nugget on the workshop, that can sometimes change everything for you. I talk about my peer to peer way that I do car rentals, and I do not use Turo. Let me just say it again. I do not use Turo. So I share on the workshop how I do it personally and how I created my system. Nugget here for you guys. We're entrepreneurs. We're aspiring entrepreneurs. We're investors. We're visionaries, right? I know if you follow me, you are somebody who is, Jesus, y'all gonna get me. I know if you're following me, you're somebody who is looking to break the cycle. You are the change agent. You're the one everybody is depending on. I need you to start thinking outside the box. If there's information that's going to help you get $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, $100,000, even if that actual system is not the exact match for you, learning how to get the money, learning what they're looking for, learning how to think outside the box, staying in the environment with 1%ers, staying in the environment with people who are doing it actually, not just talking about it, but actually doing it. Staying in the environment and learning from an expert who has proven results is something that will benefit you, because I want you guys to look at what I'm currently doing. I'm sharing it with you. And then I say it on the workshop, make it your own. Make it your own. Guys, I came up with my peer-to-peer car rental system literally because I had multiple vehicles. Anybody that knows me personally knows I always keep multiple vehicles. I've kept multiple vehicles since before social media. I used to get vehicles from the auction here in Philadelphia Livestock and sell them on Craigslist. Come on for my people. Come on, somebody. Come on, my people who are old heads, right? Before social media, before Turo, I used to buy cars from the auction, fix them up, and sell them on Craigslist. So don't look. Put me anywhere on God's green earth. They'll triple my worth. Let me stay on target. It's supposed to be a Terry's Tits video. When I post on YouTube, they're gonna be mad at me. Like, stay on target. So my point to that is that there are systems in place, but I don't want anybody who follows me to think that one system is the only way to get to wealth, the only way to build your brand, the only way to kind of, scale your business. Take the information that applies to you, throw away the information that does not apply to you, and make it your own. I rent cars and I do not use Turo. Why? Because Turo is a great platform, and I am not knocking it. If it works for you, it works for you. But it did not fit my lifestyle because I'm not cleaning out no cars every day and every hour. My life ain't set up like that. I'm a single mother of 3, a self-employed entrepreneur, an investor, a teacher, a coach, a Christian. Like, I gotta fit all this stuff in between doing dishes and doing grocery shopping and going to church. And like, come on, somebody, I'm still trying to date somebody. I even got time to respond to no darn text. I can get a date. Like, anyway, let me stay on target. So if you are somebody who is looking to secure financing to build your brand, I would say that the car workshop is for you, and you take the information. If you learn something, one thing, then that is going to benefit you. And it's a super small investment. All right. So back to what we're talking about. So 3 things: credit, cash, collateral. So we already talked about credit. So let me talk about cash flow, guys. You can be somebody who has not great credit, but your business cash flows. And I get all the time on YouTube, people will be like, well, I have a brand new business. Why do you think, hey, Jason, I have a brand new business. Why do you think I have money? Guys, I know brand new businesses. Come on, I know content creators that make $10, $20, $30, $50,000 a month, brand new. I know daycares that make $10, $20, $30, $50,000 a month, brand new. I know personal trainers that make $10, $20, $30, $50,000 a month, brand new. Like, seriously. So just because you've only been incorporated a month or 2 months or 3 months does not mean you don't have cash flow. I know people that are making a ton of money, like right away, cash flow. They may be a barber, they may be a hairstylist, they may be a makeup artist that make thousands per month right out the door. but they don't have good personal credit and they don't have any business credit. So they are, because they're strong in one area like cash flow, they can sometimes qualify for things a little bit faster because what? They have proven on paper they have the ability to pay it back. Now, they still want to work on their personal credit. They still want to work on their business credit. Why? Because they're going to get crazy terms. Not everybody's going to approve them. And that only can take you so far. I'm giving y'all some nuggets right here, right? So that's where that being strong in that area is going to help you. Everybody should have a goal of having their business or side hustle, whatever. And I even said side hustle. Your side hustle can make $10,000 a month. Real talk. If you are a coach and you coach clients and they're $2,000 per client, you only need 5 clients per month. Y'all can't tell me you can't do that. You can. I need you to expand your mind. You are too talented, too gifted, too ambitious, and too much is riding on you for you guys to think that $10,000 a month is such a big barrier. Break it down. If you have a course and I break this down in the workshop. If you have a course that's $200, if you have, a workshop that's $200, if you have a masterclass that's $200, you need 50 people. You sell t-shirts that are $25, right? Then you might need 400 people to buy your actual t-shirt. Guys, I want you to break down what skills and experience you have. What is your product or service, right? How much is that amount? And then how many of that thing do you need to make $10,000 a month? Because that's one of the very first benchmarks for like big financing, but not the only one. There are people that can, look, somebody put in the comments, can get approved for funding if you just have $1,000 a month coming in, $3,000 a month coming in, $4,000 a month coming in. But I want you to be realistic. Stop listening to these people that gas y'all head up. No lender is going to give you $100,000 unsecured line of credit when your business is cash flowing $1,000 a month. Why? Because you don't have the ability to pay it back. You're showing on paper that your business, come on somebody, right? Your business right now doesn't have the ability to qualify for that amount. Now, can you get other financing? Yes. This is where, let's say that lender says no to $100,000, but they'll give you $20,000. Too many of y'all are like, I don't want $20,000. Can we stop? I'll take $20,000 right now. Like sometimes $20,000 can change your whole situation. So what do? You accept the $20,000. You pay it on time. You build positive payment history. It reports to your business credit. You build a relationship with that lender. And then what's going to happen? Then they're going to give you $50,000. Then they're going to give you $70,000. Then they're going to give you $90,000. Then they're going to give you $150,000. So the part some of y'all are missing is get your foot in the door with a lender, even if it's a lower amount than what you expected, and build that relationship, build that payment history for what? So that other lenders will fund you because you look lower risk. Why do you look lower risk? Come on, somebody. Because somebody else has given you credit and you paid it back. You show that you were responsible, right? So cash flow, even if you don't have great personal credit, even if you don't have great business credit, if you have cash flow, that is a way to kind of fast track getting some funding. And then the third way, guys, is collateral. So let me explain when I talk about, look, I'll take $20,000. Come on, somebody. $5,000 will save some people right now. Can we stop acting like if we don't make $500,000 a month that we're not making it, we're not doing it? Don't get me to listen, y'all. So anyway, right, register for my car workshop so I can teach you how to get some money from fintech companies and teach you to think outside the box. And 3 ways to qualify for financing: credit, cash flow, and collateral. So for collateral, guys, that could be anything. That could be your business owns real estate. Your LLC owns real estate. That could be your business owns cars. Come on, somebody. That can also be accounts receivable financing. That could be invoice financing. That could be asset-based financing. Like if you have 401k, if you have stocks, bonds, 401k, guys, people are missing the fact that sometimes you and or the business own things, have collateral that a company will say, well, you know what? They're brand new. They don't really have anything else going. But you're like, oh, wait, I have accounts receivable. Oh, wait, I have invoicing. And some of y'all are like personal trainers and you have equipment that you use. It's worth thousands. You have a food truck that's worth thousands. You own vehicles. Like some of y'all have things right now. Somebody put in the comments right now that if you let the lender know, hey, I have some collateral, then they'll be like, oh, okay, well, that makes you what? Lower risk to them. When you are lower risk to a lender, what does that mean? That they will approve you. They'll give you a chance. Maybe it's a different amount, right? So credit, cash flow collateral. What you can't do, look, I might look away when I say this. What you can't do is be a brand new business, have no revenue, have basic or no business credit, and have a 600 credit score and be like, Terry, why was I denied credit? I'd be like, look, let me blink at y'all. That's how I'll be. Like, would you lend you $100,000? Y'all. So I am your friend. I am here to help. They don't teach financial literacy in school. They don't teach it in college. We don't talk about it at the dining room table. I joke around because if you've been following me long enough, you know that I like to joke around, and credit is not a super fun topic, right? So my personality just has to come out, right? But I'm like, would you lend you $100,000? I always get in trouble, right? So the recap, okay? The recap is that there's 3 basic ways to get approved for financing, for business credit. Credit, cash flow, collateral. Guys, take a self-assessment. Look at your personal credit. Look at your business credit. Look at your revenue in your bank statements, and look at whatever your business owns and see where you're strong or where you're weak. You can't be weak in all the areas. So look at what area you can build up the fastest, where area you can grow, and at least be strong at 1 or at least 2 of those areas. Come on, somebody. Your next step is to invest in my workshop. Why? Because I don't do fluff. It's not a webinar to sell you a course. It's an actual workshop that you can execute on that information to get results if you never invest in any other service with me again. Why is it not free? Because it's a whole workshop and I'm training you. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm an expert, right? So that's what it is. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to tell you where to go. And my recap email is heavy because I send you a recap of all the websites, where to go, of your action items. You literally can print out your recap email and follow it step by step by step. Oh, I'm looking over that thing with my neighbors. Step by step by step, and actually execute. Especially if you're getting overwhelmed, you can say, I did this, I did this, I did this. Okay, I didn't do this one. And just fill in the gaps where you need to, guys. And then for my nugget, what I wanted to say is that, hold on one second. I actually I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to do it one more video. So what I want to say to you guys is, like, for my nugget, guys, look at what you have right now, right? Stop looking at what everybody else is doing. Look at the knowledge, skills, and experience that you have, and use what you have right now to actually get additional revenue to then do the great big thing. Don't think, okay, I need to wait 2, 3, 4, or 5 years to be a real estate investor. No, if you're trying to get $50,000 down payment, well, look at what can you use right now? Who can you build with? How can you generate some revenue, guys? There are so many. I did a whole masterclass on passive income, how to make additional money in 2023. Maybe you have to go over to YouTube, right? And so literally, there's tons of websites. You can sell your clothes. You can sell your services on. There are people making 6 figures on Fiverr and Upwork. Like, seriously, that are doing thumbnails, that are making flyers, that are proofreading resumes, that are doing websites. You have something. You have knowledge, skills, and experience that somebody will pay for. I even had somebody in my network who was making $2,000 selling dinners for a church, but they were about to be in foreclosure. Let me say it again. They would sell dinners as a fundraiser for a church and make $2,000 in like a day, but their house is about to be in foreclosure. So I said to them, why don't you sell dinners for yourself? They said, huh? I said, you told me that you sell dinners as a fundraiser and you make about $2,000. Did you ever think about maybe doing 2 weekends a month where you just do it for yourself and you put out flyers and you just start selling dinners out of selling the dinners? Save that person's whole life. Sometimes you need somebody just to say it to you. So that's why I'm saying to you all now, right before I close out, because I have to, I might be late. Am I late? I have to, oh my gosh, what time is that? I think Winter Circle, all my wealth warriors. I'll be over in the Facebook group in 1 second. Okay. I was running around, I'm still in the car. I haven't making it in the house yet. Right. But this is where, guys, look at the knowledge, skills, and experience that you have right now and try it. You would be surprised. But what I don't want you to do is be stagnant. Don't sit there and just think that you don't have any additional way to make income, that you have to do what everybody else is doing. Use what you have right now to get what you want. Use what you got. What you want. Where my sound person? Use what you got. All right, y'all. So I hope that was helpful. I will see you on March 30th at the workshop, Cash Flow, Credit, Collateral. Have an amazing day on purpose.